Hi, my name is Erin Manny, and I'm the supervisor for the Organic Chemistry Department at the Wisconsin State Lab of Hygiene. This video is to properly show you how to sample a PFAS in water kit. This is the kit that you will receive. You should receive it the week before your sampling dates. When you open the kit, the first thing you will see is a Ziploc baggie. Inside that Ziploc baggie, we have a return address sticker. We have a sheet of instructions on how to properly take your sample. Once you get your kit, we suggest that you open the kit and read these very thoroughly. If you have any questions, please reach out to the state lab. It also contains your paperwork that you will need to fill out along with your kit. A zip tie for sealing up your kit to return it to us. And a pair of nitrile gloves. Please remember to always wash your hands and put on your gloves before you touch your sampling bottles. The next thing you'll find in your kit is a larger plastic bag with 4 containers in it. You can open your bag. The first container we'll look at is labeled FB1. This is your field reagent blank. It travels with the sample from the lab to your home, through your sampling, and then back to the lab. This looks for any contamination that might occur during transport or sampling. The second bottle we'll look at is labeled FB2. And we have 2 containers for you to collect your sample in. If you have a chlorinated water source, there may be a small amount of a white powder in the bottom of your bottles. This is Trisma. It is a buffering reagent that helps us dechlorinate your water sample. Again, as a reminder, please wash your hands and put on your nitrile gloves before handling any of the sample containers. We're going to start by taking the FB1 bottle and removing the cap. And we can set it face up directly on our plastic bag. Then we will take the bottle labeled FB2 and again remove the cap, setting it face up on our plastic bag. Please be careful not to touch the inside of the caps. We will take the clean PFAS-free water from FB1 and pour it into FB2. Again, capping FB2 and making sure we have a tight seal. We can then put the cap on FB1 and simply discard it. At this point, we're going to choose our water source. Your sample should be taken from the place that you use most of your drinking water. Most of the times that is going to be your kitchen tap. If you have any filtering systems on it, the sample should be taken with the filtering system removed. Please take your water and turn it on and let it run for 3 to 5 minutes before sampling. Now that your water has been running 3 to 5 minutes, take the first of your sample bottles, take the cap off. You can feel free to hold it or again to place it face up on your bag. And then fill the sampling bottle to about the shoulder, to this area here, with your water. Take your container cap, place it back on, again being careful not to touch the inside. Take your second bottle and repeat this process from the same water source. Again, making sure we sample it to approximately the shoulder. We recap it and make sure we twist it tight, and you've completed your sampling. So now that we've finished sampling, we need to fill out the labels on our bottles. When filling out the labels on the bottles, the sample line should read the source of water you chose, for instance, kitchen tap, plus the address of which you sampled. Also fill out the date and time on each bottle. Take the bottles and place them back into the large plastic bag they came in. Then fill that plastic bag as full as possible with ice. If you suspect that your water is contaminated with PFAS, please consider purchasing bags of ice at a local convenience store. Do not use ice packs as they may contain PFAS. At this point, twist the bag closed and seal with the provided zip tie. So now that you've completed your sampling, you can remove your gloves and throw them away. And it is time to fill out our paperwork. The only fields that need to be filled out are the ones highlighted in yellow. Starting with your field number, this should match what you wrote on each of your bottles, your kitchen faucet plus your address, the date and time on a 24-hour clock. For your sample type, I've chosen private well. The collected by name should be your name. The telephone and email should be your information in case we need to contact you for any questions with your sampling. The highlighted portion at the bottom is just a reminder of when your week to sample is. So the last thing we need to do is take our paperwork, fold it in half, place it back in our Ziploc bag and seal it. We'll place the Ziploc bag on top of our samples, replace the cooler lid, and seal the box with packing tape. Now, using the label that was provided to you, place it on the package and take it to any place that will deliver overnight to the state lab. We do need the samples delivered overnight because samples must be received at less than 6 degrees Celsius to be valid for analysis. If you have any questions, please reach out to the state lab.